Yo. What up? Good morning, GM. Friday, January 31st. Look at that. The longest month of the decade, 2025. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Mando Tyler. Good morning. How you guys doing today?
Good morning. Another beautiful day in the internet capital markets. Yeah, life's going well. Really good. All my coins are doing great.
jelly, oh my jelly. Tyler, how you doing today?
I'm good. I feel like we're ragging on January, and it was a long month, but it was an incredible month.
Headline-wise, it was the best month. It was the biggest. Oh wait, January. Wait, did Trump drop in January or
did?
Yeah, January. I swear
to
God.
Old. Feels like it's 2 years old.
2 weeks today.
It's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Today. It's tonight. Technically, that was like.
They accelerate now. That was 3 weeks ago.
I forgot. I swear to God, I forgot this happened. Damn, that's crazy. That is insane, bro. Remember AI coins?
Too soon.
Okay, I'm kidding. We're gonna talk about this. This is gonna be the topic today. Definitely want to have a conversation with you both because we already started. Anyways, let's get going. Today on the show, markets as usual. Let's see where the weekend takes us. Let's see if it's gonna be one of those typical weekends. Pumps on Friday. Like we said, Shabbat trading hours onto a Sunday and Monday dump. Tyler's top 1,000. Sorry. Whoa. See what Tyler's got for us today. And holy shit, I got the heater cranking, dude. This is not good. I'm back.
Leave Montreal.
Hold on. And the heater is under my desk. Those ones like that, it's like pumping through down there. It's got my throat so dry. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, I need to leave.
Sunshine straight in my face.
Fuck you, Beto. I want to leave. But everything drags me back. You know what I mean? Everything drags me back. Anyway.
It's so good out there. Whenever you show me photos, it just looks so nice.
And then Tyler's top 1,000. Robit loot box spin. Let's see. Can someone just hit a punk already, bro? Dude, I love red guys, but I really want someone to hit a punk. Like, I want a clip. I want a moment on the show, right? I want bang. Today I'm gonna fuck around. Maybe I had some Bored Ape, some Mizuki shit. Yeah, let's play around today. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Galaxis. Galaxis is a Web3 platform empowering creators and brands to build unstoppable communities with full ownership and independence, trusted by icons like Donald Trump, Steve Aoki, Mike Tyson, and the NBA, shaping together the future of engagement. And also Fairside. Every day we see people's wallets get drained. Fairside is about to launch a fair alternative to insurance for crypto scams. Check out Fairside Network on X. If you get drained, you won't get wrecked, Mando.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So another classic day of Bitcoin basically going sideways. We're still at 105K, which is kind of where we were starting the show yesterday. I think we'd just come down to like 106 area, but yeah, basically unchanged on Bitcoin, and ETH actually outperforming for one of the first times in the last year. ETH is a little bit of an outperformance. It was up about 4% versus Bitcoin and Solana. And I know that's great, and everyone's like, ETH is back, metallic space, all this sort of stuff. Generally, ETH rallies have predicted a market sell-off. At least that's been the general theme for the last year, that ETH is like the Doge of...
This time is different.
Now, this time it might be different. And Bitcoin doesn't look like it's about to get absolutely tankier to me. But ETH rallies normally are met with definitely a little bit of uncertainty. But ETH is at 3,300. If you don't think that's a rally, well, that is rally.
I feel like ETH has been at 3,300 for like 12 years.
Yeah, it's just outperforming. I don't really know if there's anything specific on the back of that, but classically,
I think it's a lot of rumors around like staking, ETF yields, and stuff like
the
that.
ETF,
No,
right?
yeah,
Well,
the
yeah,
Bitwise co ETF with Bitcoin and all that stuff. I think this is it's just that it's being tied up to Bitcoin a little more right now institutionally. No,
I mean, the inflows have been okay.
I
But
see
yeah,
the
the
inflows.
staking ETF is, but again, that's not necessarily just for ETH. I think it's just some people getting more bullish on the idea that Vitalik may give up some of the reins, or the Ethereum Foundation may be a bit more active. I don't know, but like, yeah, ETH is rallying. Largely, your favorite AI and meme coins are down. Not a great period for the Solana ecosystem, even though Solana's barely moved. And a lot of the previous runners in the internet capital markets are like basically down 80%.
Do we have a Tyler list of internet capital markets? Like you always have these like deck screener lists, bro. I feel like you know what I mean? You're the guy.
There aren't that many yet, sadly, but that's a good homework assignment.
What is internet capital markets? Like, what is it? What do you guys categorize it? Like, what is the internet of capital?
It's real companies launching their companies on the blockchain.
Got it.
That's how I interpret it.
Okay.
Via Pump Fund.
Via Pump Fund, though. Not a Pump Fund alternative. Why am I even using ChatGPT? This is like federal spyware. I should be using Grok.
You should be using Griffin. That's part of the problem.
What does Griffin? Wait, Griffin actually has a product like to use like
Solana, right?
Yeah, everyone uses it, don't they?
Personally, I really like Grok. I like how Grok, you can go on someone's page and it explains to you like kind of like who they are, what they do, kind of like bios you and everything. And the other day I had to write a bio for a conference I'm speaking at, and I hate writing about myself. So I was like, who is Farouk Sarmad? And like gave me the best bio, bro. Like Grok knows me better than I know me. Yeah.
Interesting. I doubt it'll do it for Michael Anderson, given there are literally.
I mean, we can try. Look,
hundreds
go ahead,
of
Tyler.
thousands of
In the
us.
meantime, while Tyler gives his take, I'm gonna just like look you guys up.
I kind of want to go back to ETH for a second. We
go for
in
it.
a lot of directions. So like stats, he posted that he couldn't come up with a reason why this Bitwise Bitcoin plus Ethereum ETF is a headline or why it matters. And that was kind of my initial reaction too. I mean, I'm usually the guy who like bull posts anything like that. I'm like, yeah, this is going to change everything. The bull case is that it's going to like Bitcoin ETF buyers, they're going to pick this one and just drag ETH up, in hindsight. And the fund managers out there who just love to diversify are going to pick this one. I guess like if I have to paint the bull case for why the headline matters, it has to be that, right? So I guess that's what your hopium is.
Yeah.
I think the bear case is that ETF doesn't get any flows, and it doesn't really matter.
So this is a Bitwise ETF that is for both BTC and ETH. Is that what it is? Because Bitwise already has ETFs for both, right? Like individually.
Yeah, they're just going to buy you both. I think typically they're split by like market cap. So like whatever. So Bitcoin's going to get 80%. ETH will get 20%.
It's a dual crypto ETF. Yeah, 8317.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hunter is on it, man. Hunter Horsley, CEO of Bitwise. He says a wealth managers firm. What was that? That was Jan 15. But he's on top of it. He's a good person to follow. What do we think here? Is ETH gonna finally have a sustained rally, or is it just gonna go top range here and just like keep chopping?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, fine. Let's look at the ETH memes though. So Pepe bounced pretty well off the bottoms. I think that was kind of clear that he was going to bounce there. It looked pretty bottomed out. So that's back to $6 billion.
That doesn't look good though. God, that chart does not look.
Does it
Take
not,
a look
though?
at every single meme coin, Matt.
Yeah,
Right?
but that's
Apart from
when
Eurab memes.
So question, like, but you buy that, right? Like, aren't you
Or
supposed to
gaming
buy the
meme
chart?
coins.
Yeah, gaming meme coins as well. But don't you buy that? Like, don't you buy the chart that doesn't look good on something like that you think was oversold or has been performing pretty badly?
I'm very wary of this market right now.
Yeah.
Just because of ETH rallying. So the idea that I would buy high beta ETH.
Yeah, okay.
Traditionally, when this happens and ETH starts outperforming, then the whole market nukes and kind of ETH just stays where it was before the
Yeah.
nuke.
Well, I guess
It's happened about 6 times.
Part of the concern is like, is this meme cycle over? And like, are we going to have another 6-month chop before it runs again? I think that's the real concern out there.
Yep.
Because we're seeing like a lot of like what people are calling end of cycle behavior, hyper gambling, coins like that you can't hold literally for more than an hour before they go to zero. It does feel like, as someone who was in the trenches post WIF, post BOEM, post Slurf, like, so we had WIF run, then it was BOEM who made everyone overnight millionaires, and then Slurf came out and like everything accelerated, but it was basically impossible to trade well.
Right.
And then everything just stopped for 6 months, basically. And
I think yeah, sorry. There you go.
No, I was saying you can make the case that's a similar setup right now, right? That Trump was BOEM, that Vine or Jelly is the Slurf, where you see $1 billion in volume in a day, and then it's down only.
That's fair.
The counter is February is typically upperary. And if all of crypto is if we're going to see a plus 20% candle in February, are we really going to cool off? I don't know.
No, I think I stand by with my take. Like, we see new highs in Feb, like towards the end of the month. I think there's going to be another couple more weekends to really shake people out, Tyler. Like the stuff we keep saying, like, how we dump on Sunday and stuff. Like, give me another one of those this weekend. Like, keep shaking the tree. Keep the shaking. Let the iguanas fall off the tree. I
don't need to be shaking that anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready to resume.
Dude,
my counter to that, Tyler, is that I actually feel, and I tweeted this yesterday, is that like a lot of people want this to be the top really badly.
Yeah, so why is that? Let's have this conversation. Why is that?
Well, I think, as I said yesterday, I think I'd break them down to 3 different camps. One of them is lever traders. So a lot of lever traders have not made money, and it hasn't been the most amazing environment for lever trading. Altcoin season hasn't really happened, which is where you make the majority of your gains, unless you're just going to do huge sizings like Bitcoin. And then whenever a coin gets listed for perps on any of these new metas like memes or AI, just get hammered, right? So it's not like you're sitting there making huge gains. Like you can only really short some of these metas as they come out. So lever traders in general, and we can see that from Hype, we can see that from JLP.
Right.
Binance, you can't tell, but like it's not like net, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 is making huge money. Overall, people not making money. Then it's a group, I think, of more the old guard, of which maybe I'm included as well, where like they haven't made that much money in the trenches. They've only really made money last year on memes, like trading, like swing trading them, but like this hyper fast meta is suited to being up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. my time, and being just like in the trenches every 5 seconds. So they're not making money there, and then they're annoyed by all this. And then the third camp I would probably say is ETH maxis. Like generally the .eths, I've seen a lot of bearish takes from them as a whole, being like, this is it. Solana's trash. All you do is gambling. We're towards the top. And I have people like Evan who've been super bearish, and a number of the other like .eths who think that, I think they're kind of slightly disillusioned with it, given ETH's underperformance and the reasons for it. So those are the 3 that I generally have seen. And it's not that then some of them try and soften it and be like, we're going to range trade, but like they're super happy whenever we go lower. I get the feeling that a lot of people have not made money. To be clear, I have not made that much money since November. Like November was a really good month for me.
Don't even go there.
Back a ton of it in random coins, right? And then only recently have I started to make money again, like because I think I traded some good stuff back into these like DeFi style coins or some of these more yield bearing coins. Like I have not made money in the trenches. I've definitely lost money. I was calculating it the other day. So you got to play to your strengths as a trader, really, I think. But that's not, if you're losing money, it doesn't mean it's the cycle top. And I think those 3 groups have all lost money, and then they've decided that it's the cycle top.
Yeah, it's also like there's a huge dissonance between crypto Twitter and between, you know, the actual markets, like the order books, which is much different, right? Like crypto Twitter is not like, you know how you can go on Agar, and you can listen to the sound of the order books. What is that this guy was trading on? Like Trader Aguilar? This crazy Trader
That
Aguilar.
was a
like,
meme, though. That was a meme. It wasn't actually his account, but he said that.
Was it? I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
The point being is like, it's not like the what you see on CT is just like the trenches, because those are the loudest people, right? Because they're chronically online. They're either tweeting or they're on Telegram or Discord, just like trading. So naturally, when the trenches get hit, it's like max bear posting. And then a lot of the big CT accounts are trying to trench and they're just getting obliterated, because to trench is tough, right? You can't have a full-time job and do the trenching at the same time. It's extremely tough in terms of time and energy. And so then they go in, they get wrecked, and they go out and like bear posting and stuff like that. So it's there's a reason like that. And then the rest is just a very cynical outlook of crypto Twitter in general. I find that's kind of like, you know, right now CT stands for one thing and one thing only: counter trade, in my opinion. What do you think, Tyler?
Why would you want it to be the top?
That's what I don't understand. It's like you wish unwell on someone. It's like, oh, I want you to get sick.
Because you're stabled up, because you're 90% stables. I can't wrap my head around it. I guess because you're disillusioned with hyper gambling. I think that's like the only perhaps valid rationale.
Oh, it's so common. I feel like it's so
it's clearly out there, but
I guess it's human nature. Like
it's
you
human
want
nature. I remember this from 2021.
It's
like,
no, it's true. It's human nature. You want someone that's not doing as well, that's doing better than you to lose. Not us. We're not that type, which is probably why we ended up here. But like,
how much did they hate us for making money on NFTs?
Oh my god,
and they couldn't make money on them.
Us,
like,
bro. Yeah,
they didn't know how to make money on the NFTs, or they didn't want to get involved, so then they hated it. I think
it's true.
Okay,
a lot of CT missed NFTs.
Right. So now this whole like
it's true
in the trenches crowd, like making money and everyone else losing money, like everyone fucking hates them.
It's true. This is a good point. They hated the Bored Ape trade. Hated it.
It was the same. It's just it's human nature that they're like, but like the grave dancing that Bitcoin's going to go down to like some crazy level. It's so devoid. Like, take a step back from crypto Twitter and just think about somebody who's not in crypto and who's heard the stories. Like, the Czech National Bank approved yesterday that they are going to buy Bitcoin.
And the Norwegian sovereign fucking wealth fund, shit like that. You know what I mean?
So unless you are suddenly some incredible macro trader who thinks that the whole world's about to collapse for some sort of reason, like, there is no reason why somebody's going to suddenly turn around and be like, Bitcoin needs to go lower because of a chart. Like, zero chance. Zero chance.
Yeah.
You invite your friend into CT, you would have to like sit down and explain like
why someone's bearish.
Everyone's like this, and like how to sort through just like absolute noise and shit posting to try to find some valuable information, because it's not easy. Frog, I just sent you a take that Elliot.
Let me share it.
It actually, I think this is my new base case.
What is your new base case? I want to read that one. All right, all right, read it out for us.
Yeah, so he said the most painful outcome is Bitcoin continually repeating this pattern, multi-month chop followed by mega expansion all the way to 1 million. There is no real bear. So this is the take that effectively we break the 4-year cycle. We're in the ETF era where we see 15 to 30% pullbacks, kind of similar to what the S&P has seen, but no more than that as we just grind up. And I think, barring, of course, large, macro downturns, right? I think this is kind of my base case for how things are going to play out.
I've seen this take before, like earlier this cycle, and so far it's kind of played out. Like, if
I've been talking about this case for years. I think the
BTC
market structure has changed now. I think like now that we have TradFi rails for all our products, like, and the people pushing around Bitcoin are not retail; it's institutions. We're going to follow the business cycle. It's
probably Bitcoin and the trenches. You know what I mean?
So what does that mean? So like maybe we expand on that. So if that is the case, so how should someone trade it? Someone who's showing up every day and listening to this show, not someone who's just like sitting back and putting 5% of their paycheck into iBet.
So
go ahead.
Yeah. So what I would say is that forget the 4-year cycle stuff. That's generally my belief, and a lot of prominent people don't still believe in the 4-year cycle stuff. I think we are moving away from that pretty. So like your ability to like judge where Bitcoin is going to be based on a previous cycle, or what's going to happen with altcoins on a previous cycle is very low. So I think play the hand in front of you every day. Don't assume that there's going to be some bid for your old coin. Like the other bit of the market structure that has changed is that there's 10,000 new coins a day. Okay, so like your hyper gambling bit of the market is suddenly now there's no altcoin season where every single altcoin goes higher. Like there are just people just going to go and gamble on the new thing, go and gamble on the new thing a lot more, which is what we're already kind of seeing to a large extent. I think that those are the two main structures that have changed. TradFi's come in, so I think we're going to be far more like traditional finance in terms of price action. And secondly is the hyper financialization is only increasing. So that makes it like the token generation, the amount of tokens that have been made in the last year dwarves the last 10 years by factors. So you have to, those are the two worlds that you live in.
Yeah. I think that's a good take, right, Tyler? It's just like be active and probably nibble your profits. In the other side of this, Mando, I would say take your profits every time, chip them into Bitcoin. If this is the case, that Bitcoin's going to keep grinding up no matter what. Just chip profits into something like Bitcoin. I mean, we're going to repeat ourselves here with the whole JLP stuff.
Or JLP.
But like what I mean is I didn't mean to. I was going to say JLP was like, okay, now I'm pushing it too hard. But it's like
you're not pushing it too hard.
I'm like starting to sound like a broken record here, and
we're not pushing it enough.
I'm on my Mando arc. It's called wealth preservation. I don't know, man, Tyler. I think pups, world peace, maybe.
Where are those?
We can pull that up in a second. I think we have to repeat ourselves because quite literally, no one is doing this. Like no one, and I had been guilty of it until like this past month.
You and me both. You and me both. We're the same.
Rotate, play the new menace. Stay in the trenches. Have fun in the casino. Chip profits back to Bitcoin or JLP. Like
JLP is good because it's like the perfect amount of everything. It's Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and stables. Like it's so good. Like had I kept like what we were talking about before on the show that people may have heard, had I kept my positions in Trump and Fartcoin, I'd probably be down like $2.5 million, dude.
Yeah.
And instead, I'm down $100,000, literally. Like unrealized, of course, right? All this stuff, but like this is the difference. Like on a large scale. Now take zeros out and do small scale. A lot of people would have blown their stack, dude. You know what I mean? And at least you're preserving the stack for when, you want to cash the jelly, go for it. Sell your JLP, cash the fucking trade, get back in, right, man? Don't you do that? Sometimes you used to like trade out of JLP, back in JLP.
Generally, I'll borrow against it.
Yeah, you borrow against it, right? But the average person probably should not go into that. Like I refuse to do that, right? So,
but also, how many times have you said to me, "Oh, I get the FOMO," and then you look at it, and then the next day it's down? Like,
but I just send a message just to get the FOMO out of it. Also, like know yourself. I think know thyself is very important. For me, I need to get the FOMO out by just texting that I want to buy it. Like, you know what I mean? Just like sometimes I reply to people on Twitter, and I just know I can't tweet it out, so I just post a tweet in this group chat, like a screenshot, and I delete it. The draft, just get it out. Get it out. Anyways, there's a whole lot of other stuff to talk about today. So Tyler, let's see what you got for us.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO hour cause the kids can't miss.
Read about some bears. Yeah, I think we got to give the headline to Michael Saylor, featured on the cover of Forbes as the Bitcoin Alchemist. And then later this this morning, we saw MicroStrategy is going to up their raise tied to that Stark product. They're adding $300 million. So he's going to buy even more. This comes as the ECB, the European Central Bank president, says Bitcoin is not an option for its reserves. So Europe is going to stay in the dark. Over there once again. MoonPay announced they've onboarded over 1 million users to crypto.
I love that.
In the past month, though a lot of people are wondering what are those million users doing here today. Pump Fund flipped Solana and Ethereum in 30-day revenue, though they are facing a new lawsuit that all of their tokens are unregistered securities. Let's see here. In token protocol and airdrop news, Jute Mobile introduced Magic Scan as a way for users to copy and paste text or images to help find tokens, so increasing discoverability. We saw BlackRock partner Securitize integrate with Solana to expand on-chain real-world assets. So RWAs are coming to Solana there. Apollo, the new tokenized private credit fund, they've got 730 million assets under management. Tether's bringing USDT to Bitcoin in the Lightning Network. So big expansion there. We also saw Odin.fun launch as a new Bitcoin-based meme coin launchpad. So Runes, they weren't cutting it. So now we've got a new meme coin launchpad coming to Bitcoin, courtesy of Odin. And then Kaido, we've got the first winner. OG Labs was the first product to win on Kaido's new launchpad. The vote closed this morning, slightly edging out Mega ETH for the first.
God damn it, I didn't sell my votes.
Just to touch on that Apollo news.
What's Apollo?
Apollo is like the #1 hedge fund for credit in the world.
Wow.
Whoa.
Like, easily the best known. Apart from them, maybe like Citadel. Like Apollo is known as being the smartest guys in the room. That like everyone wants to work at Apollo XYZ. So they've been the biggest one in credit. So for them to apply a tokenized credit fund, big deal. Very, very big deal.
Apollo launched new. Wow. Okay. Cool. Go on, Tyler. That's sick. That's fucking amazing. Wow.
Yeah, maybe we'll circle back to some of these.
Yeah, of course.
Again, in AI, market cap's down about 5%, 10.3 billion. It looks like we've kind of just gone sideways the entire week. The leaders were all over the place. So Virtuals was up 5%. FAI is up 9%, but Fartcoin's down 10%. AI16Z is down 2%. But then
Musical chairs.
ARK is down 20%. Graphane down 15%. Moby's down 20%. So some big hits out there as well. Some updates. AI16Z announced they've reached an agreement with Partners DAO. Send AI is partnering with Eliza OS. They're plugging in the Solana kit plugin, enabling access to 30+ sold protocols. Virtual's introduced its Prototype 2 Sentience program, basically liquidity boost. They're giving 100,000 virtual tokens to a set of teams who are launching on their platform. And then Dolian, tied to the Bully team, they're set to debut their no-code AI agent launchpad today. So a lot of folks have been waiting for that. And memes and NFTs, meme leaders slightly green on the day. Elon Musk's father is apparently considering launching a meme coin and has no qualms about using his family's name. So that is a storyline to watch. Pudgy Penguins cut the Pingu token claim to just 5 days. I think 4 days left. So if you have not claimed your Pingu, go out and do that right now because they're going to burn those tokens. And then surprise of the day, Runes actually green. Up double digits for the leaders after Ibera posted their volume on yesterday morning. So Runes
let's go. Our pups is up to $60 million.
Back to 60 million.
Let's go, Tyler. This time is different.
This time is different. I still think there's going to be the week where pups 6x's. It's going to happen,
and we're not going to sell it. And you and I are bound to round trip this pups back to our graves, brother. Like, all right. So, there was a few like really, really nice headlines in there that I want to double down. I looked at the Michael Saylor stuff we already kind of talked about yesterday, but it's awesome. I think that he was on the thing. I'm gonna take the opposite side of people saying that that shit with dumps. After Forbes cover, I think we're gonna pump on this one because they purposely removed the one where Brian Armstrong was on a cover of Forbes and the market absolutely full set. I think that was a good one. But Tyler, well, there's a few things. So there's the MoonPay, there's the pump fund again, Jute Mobile. The Jute Mobile thing is crazy. You guys seen it?
I don't use it. I saw the headline, but it's just getting easier, right?
No, Jude, check this out. It's insane. It's actually so sick. In the world of tokenizing everything, is this it? Yeah, check it out. Let's do this.
Paste text, paste images.
So you're looking at something, you're scanning the item IRL, and it recognizes if there's a token associated to the thing. You know what I mean? So like you got your phone out, right? And you're like, oh, there's a dog, like there's a Shiba Inu or there's some shit. You point your phone towards the dog, and the token pops up.
like the FAFO meme. Like you see the Trump FAFO meme and you just scan that and you find out
Yeah, like that. Yes, Tyler, literally. Sick.
It's interesting. I think I would warn everyone to be careful. Like are we sure they're going to give you the right contract address? Like
I don't. It's probably off of the strict list. I don't know.
When Jupe fed me the wrong ARC, and I burned quite a bit. So I would still double check it, but it's very cool for discoverability. And clearly, like we are catering to the masses, and whether people want to admit it or not. I mean, MoonPay onboarded 1 million people into memes. I think the question
When are
is,
we getting sponsored?
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, Mando and I were going at Keith yesterday.
This is getting embarrassing at this stage.
Yeah,
It's sponsoring everyone but us.
Yeah, so yesterday, Keith has a group chat with Mando, Sylvie, and I, and Mando and I were, Mando, why don't you go and double down? Oh, you did? Oh, I like that. Keith was, Mando goes, how about Crypto Native Podcast?
He puts in the group chat like they've sponsored all these other podcasts except ours. I was like, yeah, great, man.
I'm the number one tout. I tout every major MoonPay announcement.
I know.
Well,
yeah, what the fuck, Keith?
Sad.
Keith, where are you? We know you listen to the show. All right,
Keith, we know you listen, bro.
Here. We're starving. Theo Von, we're getting pushed out by mainstream.
Can you believe that he picked the Nelk Boys above us?
Nelk Boys and Theo Von ahead of FOMO hour.
Damn, dude.
Times are tough.
Can they bench 260? Tyler can.
Tyler can bench 260?
Brother. Yeah, bro.
What?
Tyler, what can you bench?
250? 290.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, he's
Guys,
not,
I
bro.
showed the video where I did 225 for 13. Come on, just extrapolate that out.
Mike, you've not seen the size of him. He's a
Have
fucking,
you not met Mando?
He's literally like a door frame.
Oh,
the man is fucking huge.
You didn't come to my bro, Tyler. Okay, let me put it this way. Tyler, like his chest width is bigger than my whole body.
I gotta be nicer to Tyler, man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna fuck you up. Oh, you better not. You better not fucking.
Brother, that's a lot.
Tyler,
I can only do it in kilograms. I think I'm more like 85, 90 maybe.
90 kg to LBS in freedom units. So you're about 200 pounds max in terms of benching.
Even that seems a bit high. Maybe I think I'm 80. Easily can do 85, but maybe 90 if I can go.
Okay, so 85 is 185. Tyler in freedom units is 290. That's 131 kilos, brother.
That is just insane.
I'm 160 pounds.
I've been doing this for a while. Started when I was like 12.
Wow.
Tyler, can you do me a favor? Can you post a video of you doing 290 on the timeline next time you go?
We'll do some more.
Mando's doing Tyler's warm up. What can you do for Rogue?
I don't bench because of my wrist. I can't. I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro? I'm strong. Dude, you want to fight?
Get Keith on.
I don't want to fight. I just wanted to know if you could bench.
I can't bench. I don't bench. I can't bench. I'm not allowed to bench.
What about you? You're a stocky guy.
Tim's a big boy.
I used to do 110 whenever I used to do it properly.
110 pounds?
Whatever our units are over here, I don't fucking know. I'm stupid.
No,
240.
Most probably.
240.
KG.
Yeah, that's nice. You guys make me want to bench, but every time I bench, I get injured. I really can't bench.
It's hard for people under 5 foot to bench, though, isn't it? That's the problem.
You son of a bitch. How is this guy allowed to come up and down in the studio?
Incredible.
It was his birthday yesterday. He thinks he can fuck around like this. Yeah, everybody wished him a happy birthday, by the way. I want to see where the fuck are the
that was
birthday wishes?
diabolical. That was diabolical.
Yeah, there you go. Happy birthday, you son of a bitch. What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's Friday. It's okay. All right, Tyler, let's get back to
what do you like dumbbell curl, Tyler?
I don't do a whole lot of just bicep work. I mainly just do like
Just
shoulders, all the.
Okay, what's your legs? Like, what do you squat?
Probably like 350, 360 these days.
That makes sense.
What's that? What?
It's heavy, but if he's, I'm more impressed with the bench press, if I'm honest.
So you can squat 160 kilos. So you squat me. No, I'm 60 kilos. No, I'm 90.
You're not 160 kilos, dude.
I don't know what I am. I don't know kilos anymore.
That's like to you. He can.
Yeah, I'm 72 kilos. No. Damn. Wow, Tyler, that's crazy. Wow.
Maybe
Yeah.
Let's
we'll
go benching together next time we're in a
maybe we'll
conference.
do a full show and we'll just run through all of our numbers here.
We should go.
We
We
should,
should
man.
next time we're at a conference together. We should go hit a workout together.
Mm.
We got a like FOMO hour at the gym. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tyler's
Yeah.
a beast. Wait till y'all meet him in person. I don't know when you guys get to meet him again. I don't know when the next conference is in the States or something, where like we all get to be together. But this motherfucker can bench, dude. You should.
You're on a health drive too, aren't you, Frog?
Big time. I just I'm about to hit 20th workout of the month today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well
that's
done.
good.
Yeah. Big leg day yesterday. Big, big chest day before. 5 a week, 4 to 5 a week, 4 minimum, 5 maximum. Because above that, I find it too much. And we're going. The goal is 183 workouts this year.
You on a Whoop or you on a
ring?
Ring?
Or a ring. Yeah. I don't like the Whoop
What about
because I
you,
wear
Tyler?
watches.
I did the Whoop for a while and then I just got kind of tired of it.
No.
And
It's tough to have a
breaking
Whoop on and
records.
I mean, it's tough to have a Whoop on and have kids, I find, right? Because you guys are like, your sleeps and your schedules are always fucked up by children, no?
I got an 8 sleep recently. That's been a bit of a game changer.
Everybody says that. I'm going to get one if ever.
And I've
I
been
end up
taking,
moving to Portugal.
This bad boy, melatonin before I sleep.
oh, I did.
I don't like that
take that every night.
because your body produces melatonin already. And so you're fucking with it.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm trenching till late and then I just need to
I know.
shut down.
I
I'm
take it
done.
when I go to Asia because I need it to fall asleep. But actually, I was meant to interview Brian Johnson today, so that was pushed. But I'm interviewing Brian Johnson next Thursday.
Sick.
Wow.
So, yeah, next
To be
Thursday,
fair,
101.
I have been sleeping really well this.
Yeah.
Melatonin
But
is great. I
it's not
fully
good to take it to frequency. And you should take magnesium instead.
taken it every day for like 10 years. I can not take it and fall asleep.
Really? Okay, good. Because magnesium is actually better, technically speaking. You know what? Let's ask Brian Johnson. Next Thursday, I'm going to ask Brian Johnson on behalf of the FOMO Hour show.
Did you see the last Brian? Like he like took all the
The
blood out.
plasma?
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait. I cannot wait to talk to BJ, bro. This guy's a legend, bro. Have you watched Don't Die? I'm a fan.
I
After
haven't.
watching Don't Die, I really like Brian Johnson, dude. He's the other Venmo. Didn't he find Venmo instead of the jelly guys launching fucking shit coins? At least Brian Johnson is trying to not die.
Yeah,
You know?
I think it's something similar. Maybe not Venmo, and a different sort of payment processor, but well known.
No, it is Venmo.
You sure?
Yeah, he sold it. It was Venmo.
Interesting.
That's
I
how he
thought it was a
became like almost a billionaire. He sold Venmo. He sold Venmo. He especially e-commerce Braintree
No,
acquired Venmo. He sold
Braintree.
Venmo,
He made Braintree.
but he sold it to Venmo. Anyways, Tyler,
Okay.
what else you got for us today? I guess this show became a whole Gym Bros show.
It's all right. Honestly, there wasn't a whole lot today.
Yeah, fuck it.
So Mando doubled down the Apollo
Yeah, let's talk about that.
tokenized private credit fund, and then BlackRock, their partner Securitize, is going to do all their. They're expanding their on-chain real-world assets.
Let's talk about Apollo for a second. I want to know more about this, honestly. This is pretty crazy, no?
Yeah, I just saw the headline here. I'll admit I didn't super dive in. Just like all these products are just coming on chain, right? Like that's kind of like the headline here. So
this is the Apollo news seems to be tied to Securitize headline. $730 billion asset management Apollo launches tokenized private credit fund. And here it says Securitize, the leader in tokenizing real world assets, today announced a partnership with Apollo. So those headlines seems tied.
Well,
Oh,
Securitize is its own company.
Got it.
Yeah. They've been helping a bunch of different TradFi firms get on chain.
oh, okay. Now I see. I didn't put these together.
Mm.
Securitize is expanding to Solana. They're also partnering with Apollo to bring. So what the real world assets are, it's going to be this tokenized secure private.
It'll be private credit, yeah. Like Maple does some of this stuff where you can invest in like what I used to trade, like high yield bonds, or in more like Eric, like micro loans to EM countries, that sort of stuff.
Oh.
So they're expanding. I think the big question out there is like, so which of these chains are they going to have the most success on, or like will we be tracking that?
These guys did it on 6 chains, right?
Yeah, so they're all over.
Yeah, it seems like they already
That's
had
a
an
lot.
existing partnership with Wormhole from last year, Securitize. So it's not their first rodeo, right? Like they've been involved.
So I think they'll just do that. Like if these people won't keep the funds on chain, just to let you know. So like they'll just fundraise on chain and they'll take them off chain. Right. So like they don't really care where the money comes from.
But what is this like? So everybody thought that RWAs and all this stuff would be on Ethereum, and now you have Securitize coming to bring it to other chains. That's an interesting play here.
I think that's still good for the end crypto user, though, right? So like we're having more opportunities to invest in products using crypto.
Okay. God, I'm so bullish. Okay. Every day there's like a mega headline. Like this is mega. Like this is huge. Another win
I think it's really big. Like Apollo. I mean, I just know this, but they're just known as being the biggest. They have a private equity arm as well, which is like what they're also known for. But their credit hedge fund arm is known as being the best one in the space, or at least in the AAA tier, like that the equivalent of like I don't know, A16Z or one of these big like A tier.
Yeah.
Getting involved.
Wow. Okay, good. Love to see that. This is fucking amazing. All right. Well, then, tell if you don't have a lot of big headlines, why don't we talk about AI a little bit? I know you guys wanted to kind of cover this.
Yeah.
Where are we at with our AI coins? Is the AI trade done, or is it just going to the next AI, the next AI, the next AI, the next AI, right? Like, what's going on with our existing ones? I'm going to pull up the board here. Curious your thoughts here, Tyler.
I think there was some concern that it was just going to be going to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But the reality is the next one and the next one aren't doing very well. So like go pull up the VVV chart.
I have it here for you.
Anyone who rotated to VVV is
right.
Bad.
Yeah.
Unless they were the first 15 minutes.
Unless they were the team.
And like this is a similar situation to what's happening in the meme coin market as well. And I actually think it will ultimately be a positive, although it's going to cause pain in the near term. The hot ball money constantly rotating, like when the majority of people are getting burned on that, eventually they're going to stop. And they're going to go back to buying things they at least can think they can go to sleep for a few nights. But so let's talk about ARK. So ARK was one of the first winners. Sunday we sold off. We had the good FOMC. ARK shoots back to 400. I think it hit 440. Now it's given back most of those gains. So it's back to
bring up the hourly candles. Put it on hourly.
What the hell is this crime?
18 straight red 1 hour candle.
18 straight red 1 hour.
What kind of crime is this?
That's what I thought. Like then I brought up the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin's just gone sideways during that period. So somebody just decided that I need to get out of ARK. That's a diabolical 18 hours.
So clearly someone or a group is just like swapping out of these right now, right? Like how else do you even explain
the zero bro pattern? That is.
It is the zero bro pattern. It's true. We saw it happen on zero bro.
They're still protecting a higher low here right now at 290. It's close.
I mean, if you liked ARK, technically speaking, if you thought you missed a $250 million dip, technically you're bidding this. But my question to you both is, are you bidding?
Well, I think this is exactly what we've been talking about for so long. Like you feel like, okay, I've got a winner. You know, I've got one of the better coins here. There's been good headlines coming out for ARK. Partnership with Solana. And then you literally blink and it's just completely gone. You could have slept through that and woken up the next morning and been like, what has happened? Then nothing's come out.
It's a lower high and they're trying to find lower low. It's lower high, a higher low. It's just not, if this goes below this, I don't want to buy this at all. Like, I don't know.
I still think that chart looks okay.
For now. But yeah, I agree. It looks good. I'd punt here for the weekend.
So I did buy. I did buy some this week.
You did? Okay, let's go. So we wanted to pump. Let's fucking go.
I just think I actually think ARK's going to do well. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's so fickle right now. It's like just like a small gust of wind in some other coin, and the whole thing just like looks like it's about to collapse. And that's just, I haven't seen that for a long time.
Yeah,
that's the challenge. Yeah. Like if we get another Sunday sell off, like
we will.
We're already lower than we were like at the last like shaky period. So another shaky period, like if we do another 30 to 50% drawdown, it's probably like the full.
What the fuck? I mean, look at this on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then relief. Boom. 9. Fuck.
Where do we think GME trades if that comes?
Look at this. Mando, 1 second. Look at the same bag maybe on the hour on Graphane.
ARK and Graphane have almost the exact same.
What GME?
If GME did a meme coin, where does that
billions, but the rest is going to zero though. So at what expense? You know,
I'm just waiting for that headline. There is no doubt in my fucking mind that they're going to come with one. Like
I would like to see the AMC one.
Let's set that one up on Myriad.
Actually, you know what? That's a good call. Let me tell the team. Sims, do you want to tell the team to launch a market? Will GME launch a meme coin in Q1? How's that?
Do it for all the major brands. Will AMC, will GME,
AMC. You know who should do one? Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, great. Someone bought that. Quite famous, right? Didn't Ty Lopez buy Blockbuster?
No, he bought
brand?
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
For what it's
Somebody
worth, he should do it.
He
And
100% will.
Viacom owns Blockbuster, and they own Netflix too. Interesting. No, they don't. Okay. Viacom's big.
Viacom.
Let's-
Well, yeah, the biggest company in the world.
Good note. Get some. I'll get Pedro on it. Six. Sims is on it. We're gonna get a Myriad market on for.
Should do it for loads of these.
By the way, the
Let's think
code
about
is
them.
Saylor.
Which other coins would fly? I think a kick or a Twitch coin, they would fly, right?
No, but these are not like. Let's go for the coins that are culture. Like Tyler, what do you use? Like it's got to be American culture. I feel like Tyler would know. Like Tyler, like, what's some 80s, 90s, like 90s American culture shit? Like that stuff.
Like WWF.
Yo.
So I think Hulk Hogan already kind of did one, right? Didn't he get like, or maybe he got hacked?
Well, hacked.
That would have been good.
What about gaming? Like gaming companies that have gone bust, like
Sega.
Is Sega still
Like
going?
a Sega Dreamcast. Like imagine
Yeah.
a token that's Sega Dreamcast with a fighter game integrated to it. You know?
Yeah,
Oh, that would be fun.
we should do all of these.
We?
As in
So-
on Myriad.
Everyone,
AOL.
I think
Yeah, no one's
everyone's
buying AOL.
MSN Messenger.
Snapple.
Snapple.
MySpace. When's the MySpace coin
MySpace.
going?
Yo, MySpace, Tom.
Okay,
Yo.
MySpace could cook.
MySpace, Tom. But the thing is, it would only cook if MySpace Tom does it, right? Like the Vine guy.
Yeah, it has to be that way. Like, no, we're not saying go buy like a ticker MySpace. Yeah, like that's pointless.
Yeah, be careful, y'all. By the way, don't do.
You got to
Vine. By
stop
the way,
using Google, man. You got to use ChatGPT. Just be like, what's the most famous brands?
I don't use Chinese spyware.
Famous brands
Final
from
Fantasy.
the
You know, PlayStation
80s, 90s, noughties that are now bankrupt. The ones
I'm gonna use
with
DeepSeek.
a cult following.
I don't know. Anyways, rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot.xyz. The code is Saylor, Saylor. Come on, let's go sign up. Rafflebot.xyz. Today on the board we have Azuki's, Proto Gremlins. Well, Azuki's sold just now, so I'll add some new ones. But anyways, we have a lot of really cool NFTs for you guys to win today on the show. All right, Tyler, what else? Unless there's nothing else.
That was mostly it. I'm trying to see if we had much.
Right.
I think we did a good roundup. The internet, so Jelly fell like, quite significantly. I think everyone saw that. It was going viral.
I tried to short it on the wasabi thing, and there was no I like $200 million, and there was no liquidity in the pool. And then when I was going to bed, I saw the Hyperliquid tweet, and I was like, I ain't getting up for that. But
It's a little off the bottom, so it looks like it went down to 55. That's a full 75%. Now it's back to 73. It'll be an
But see,
interesting one.
this shit. So back to AI conversation. This shit hurts the AI bag because
Sure.
I really like Toli and Raj, right? I'm a big fan of them, like really big fan. They're part of the reason why like I went like really deep into Solana and I really like the Solana ecosystem. But when Toli retweets that stuff, you send a message that you know how DGens do it. Oh, Toli retweeted, Toli commented, therefore, or Raj is tweeting return capital markets, therefore. I think this is part of why Arc and Griffin get hit the hardest because they also have Solana partnerships and you have the Solana founders kind of like they're not pumping that coin for us. And I don't. And by the way, like it's your fault if you're buying this shit and it at 250 mil. Like you only have yourself to blame, right? But I do think that hurts the rest of the perhaps Solana partnership coins because then you're like, well, are they partnerships where they're going to help them grind up, or are they just like signal partnerships? And then so much more is coming up, so it's taken away from it. I think that could be part of the reason, but I don't know.
I think so. I think folks are struggling with it a little bit. So I mean, totally retweeted the Jelly guy. So like broadcasting internet capital markets, like Raj was, like that's one thing, right? Like that's just saying like, hey, we welcome you. We're Solana. Come do your thing here. Like a retweet is an endorsement, and then I think you're right. People start questioning like, so like, what does their endorsement mean? Are they endorsing too much?
Yeah. So and it's their job, right, to do that in a way, like to bring activity on chain to the blockchain that they founded.
It is.
But
I don't think you want your users like you don't want to endorse bad things, right? So
right. I think the Jal one was pretty bad. After listening to the saying, but I guess we'll see.
Story. Who knows? I think everyone's was very quick to grave dance on it.
Yeah. It's just like because the token is because you know what's funny with these things, like the token has mimetic value and then the company like equity has like equity valuation, right? And when the mimetic value flies way too high compared to the actual value, I think this is where it happens. Like Graphane, all these things, right? These coins, we were talking about this morning. I was like, do you use it? Like, no, but hey, I don't use anything else. You're right. But in that sense, like the mimetic value of Graphane at 600 mil, you could argue that it was capped, right? You're like, fuck, like how much higher can the mimetic value of a product go when the product is good, but the product is not worth 600 mil, right? And that's not a knock. It's just the product is not worth 600 million. So it's like, I don't know.
Maybe
it's gonna be interesting.
I still think that out of all these internet capital market stuff, the AI stuff is actually
I agree.
Easily the most the stuff with the product market fit out of them all the others.
Has real moat compared to the rest. You know?
I don't know about the moat, but I know about the product market fit is just right. Crypto and AI are meant to be together. Whether we need a coin for a podcasting platform, I don't know. But like I think with where crypto meets AI, there will be lots of interesting things.
So no FOMO token this weekend?
But we might be a little early still. That's the
we
thing.
are. Yeah.
Like we were talking about, like that's one of Farok's bear cases, and it's a fair one. He's like, I'm talking about Graphane. He's like, well, do you use it? And the answer is no, I don't use it. And I'm not really using AI agents to do anything on chain.
I don't use AI agents at all. I use Grok here and there for things, but Grok one day is going to be able to do everything. Grok will do my shopping. Grok will fucking book a flight to Paris for me. You know what I mean? Like I'll do everything, but I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think anyone ever bought these tokens because they were the future of utility on chain for the AI agent stuff. I think most people bought them because of the narrative, and then it was going to go up, you know? So, I mean, I do that. So in that sense, mimetic value wise, that's why I made a joke this morning with Mudang. Obviously, Mudang's not a great example. It was like these coins are not much different than Mudang or like a chill guy or like, you know, every other animal memes that we're buying. It's just that we're kind of like acting like we're investors and we're buying these coins because the tech investor meme, you know. By the way, Mando, you froze. I don't know if you can hear us.
Tell if he was very still or frozen there.
Wow.
Oh no. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. But anyways, all right. So anyways, let's do this thing. Let's do this giveaway, right? Because I don't think we've got much else. Let's get this giveaway going. And look, like it's true that every new Solana coin that comes out sucks so much liquidity out of the rest, and then it's like people get scared and just tend to buy less into the market, right? I mean, we're good examples. So
I asked about brands from the
oh, there you go.
You want to hear?
What token are you launching tonight, Mando?
Well, yeah, I guess I'm just giving people ideas at this stage. Let me just bring it up because I just closed it. So they said from the 80s, 90s. So from the 80s, they had, this is maybe more Tyler, Commodore, Atari, Pan Am, Polaroid.
My time, come on.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack would slap. Like he should fucking do it.
Schwinn Bicycles, Zeri? I don't know what the hell that is. Tandy Computers and Swatch Telecom. I don't know. Blockbuster was 1990s. Tower Records, Napster. I think we've had a Napster coin, right?
Yeah.
Blockbuster, dude.
The Sharp Image. Sega. I think Sega coin could do
Sega would
well,
slap. We all had a Dreamcast, right? Do you guys have a Sega Dreamcast?
KB Toys, Circuit City, Gadzooks,
No.
Delia's, Jolt Cola, No Fear, E-Toys, Tamagotchi.
No Fear.
Tamagotchi's not bad.
No Fear.
No Fear would slap.
What's No Fear?
It was like a brand, like kind of like a Nike-like brand. I think they just did like clothing, and like the tagline was No Fear.
What if there's like a, I don't know, like a FUBU token?
Sega's not too far fetched, right? Because they have a Web3 arm that were developing games last year, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't know Sega still existed.
I'm pretty sure they have a Web3 arm in Japan developing games.
They got to do it. They got to do it.
They do.
Sega would be nice. Honestly, Blockbuster to me would be the big winner.
Because from the 2000s, they have MySpace, obviously.
MySpace. Yeah.
Palm, smartphone brand.
The
BlackBerry.
Palm before the BlackBerry. If the
Yeah.
if they come back, they're in Canada, right? They're based in Waterloo. If these MFers come back,
You should go call them up, dude. You should go to their offices and be like, look, let's make millions of dollars, guys.
Internet capital markets.
That's what you need to do. Just don't say anything else for an hour, and then they'll finally understand.
You know what? Who can get BBM? Yo, BBM. Remember BlackBerry Messenger, guys?
Yeah, right.
Come
BBM.
on, Bill. That started everything.
Juicy Couture.
Juicy Couture. I think
Juicy
Sega.
Coin. Juicy
Sega,
Coin's coming.
MySpace, BlackBerry are like top 3 here. Like BlackBerry, like BBM token, and guess what? You do a BBM token. You know Tribe Run, like the thing that came out this weekend. You do like a BBM Messenger. Oh, Nokia, and you do Snake.
Nokia's still going though, I think, right? It's still a company.
Yeah, but what was the name of the brick phone?
3310.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Yeah, bring out the 3310. Ed Hardy, AOL, Borders, Abercrombie and Fitch, although that's still existing apparently. Von Dutch.
Didn't Luca used to CEO Von Dutch?
I mean, if he did, he should bring out a coin.
He did. He took it and he put it on Kylie Jenner's head, and then Kylie Jenner puts a photo, and then it went viral, and then they sold out like crazy. Look at that. Like, ask him.
Friendster, LimeWire. Have we had a LimeWire coin? I think
we have. They tried to make an NFT. Remember they tried the NFT platform in the metaverse, whatever the fuck. They tried, but see that went wrong because LimeWire came back with the utility play. They should have come back with the meme coin play.
Then they had Pogs as like an honorable mention.
What if Pornhub drops a shitcoin? They're based in Montreal. I should go to the offices.
They'll probably do well.
I'm trying to find some other ones.
Can they
There's going to be so many of these, right?
So it's Bangchain partnership.
That is not an endorsement of Bangchain.
Whatever happened to that? See, unsustained.
The Bangchain is a great example of like this current meta.
Hour long, guys.
Yu-Gi-Oh! They said
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That would probably Digimon.
I like Digimon when I was a kid. I don't know about you guys, but Justin Sun owns BitTorrent. Yeah, okay, bearish. I really am a fan of Sega. I have to say, like Sega or like just like a blockbuster, like Viacom.
Sonic. What about Sonic?
Well, there's already Obama Potter 10 Sonic.
Oh yeah. Still, if Sega brought out Sonic coin,
hear me out. Sega comes back, partner with HPOS 10 to the moon.
Yeah. Well, this is all going to happen. So you got to get these all on Myriad. You got to get them all there, all the markets, man.
Okay. We're on it. Myriad's on it. We're on it. I have a chat. Actually, I have a call with the team in 24 minutes. So it's good.
This is going to be the main thing people are going to gamble on this
Teletubbies.
Year. Yeah, Teletubby coin.
Power Rangers.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be named after one of the Teletubbies, right? What's the one? What are the names of them again?
We should just do the Sun Baby. Dipsy, Twinkie Winky, Po.
Twinkie Winky. It's got to be called Twinkie Winky, the coin.
It's got to be Twinkie
Winky.
Winky.
Jelly Beta.
Twinkie Winky coin goes to $1 billion.
You kind of look like Twinkie Winky, man, though.
Someone's launching that right now.
You need Tinky Winky. Tinky Winky Dipsy Po.
Tinky Winky, yeah. Tinky Winky. La la. Po. Woo. I think Mando kind of looks like Tinky Winky. I'm not gonna lie. Like you. Yeah, you kind of look like that motherfucker, bro.
Thank you, man. Oh, I gotta go. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh yeah, he's gotta go. He's gotta go launch the Tinky Winky token. All right, let's do a giveaway. All right, Devil Driller 6969. Devil Driller 6969. Yeah. Yeah. Bam. Devil Driller 69. Devil Driller 69. I'm kind of annoyed. You can't hear the music, but I can. My Firefox. I'll fix Firefox. Devil. Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay, cool. Devil Driller 6969. Degen and exit liquidity provider. We know unlike yesterday, we can be sure that this person's real. It definitely looks real with the Sappy Seal PFP. Devil Driller 6969. There he is. He or she. Let's see. Devil Driller 69. Look at that. This profile is literally a throwback from 2021. Look at that. Talk about a throwback. Love that. What up, Devil Driller? What up? What up?
Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Are you ready to make some money?
I am for sure.
All right. I love that. All right. Let's see what you got. So here we go. We got red guys. We got Spratos. We got Azukis, and we have punks today. Oh, wait. I need to make this a whole, I need to make this a 100% chance of winning. 1 second. Boom. It's now 100% chance. All right. There we go. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's get a big win. Let's get a big win.
Go.
Come on.
We're due.
Okay.
Well, you were a red guy.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome. You win a red guy. Hey, you know what though? You know, as much shit as we give ourselves for giving red guys away, because that's the lowest end one, it's still $2,000 that people get to go trench with. Like, it's
a great
not
thing for listening to a stream. Like,
for listening, and you get value, dude. Like you listen. There's a lot of you gotta. Anyways, drill, baby, drill. Tyler, quick question for you: higher or lower on Monday?
I'm going to go against the trend that we've seen for the last several weeks and say higher.
You think the curse is broken on February?
Upper where starts tomorrow. Let's start seeing green.
I was gonna say lower, but I don't want to do that and put that in the ether. So I'm gonna follow you here. I'm going to tell you. I'm not gonna trade that, but I'm gonna tell you in terms of energy, and put that out into the ether that we will be higher on Monday. And with that, we'll see you on Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.